When Steel Talks is chatting with Andy Narell, who is at present in Paris. And Andy, thank you very much for being with When Steel Talks again, and really wish that you were in better health. But we just want to touch base with you in terms of your thoughts and your experiences and your recollections of Clive Bradley, master arranger, who passed away recently.
Well, you know, I was really sad to hear. I got a call over the weekend that Clive had passed away, and I was real sad to hear it. You know, I've listened to his music for a really long time, since I was a kid, really, and I've always been a fan of his. I've always felt like, you know, obviously everybody looks at him as one of the real masters of arranging, but for me it also, you know, and I studied him that way too. I mean, I felt like he was the guy who really knew how to make a steel band sound great, how to make it swing, and how to make it really sound big and beautiful. But, you know, he was also a guy that I think I really respected him for his whole approach to the music. It was very, it was a kind of an arranger. And, you know, the arranging that goes on for Panorama, I really look at it as composition, you know, because basically what you have to work with is a verse and chorus and most of it. And then it's theme and variation from that, which is basically a compositional tool that's come down from orchestral music. And you know, his sense of arrangement and composition was always kind of, I felt like he had enough respect for his own ideas to just put them out there and not try to embellish them in a way to make them look showy or to make them look to impress people with technique or, you know, fanciness.
So he had a respect for the love and the music itself.
Yeah, and for his own ideas.
Yeah.
You know, I think he felt that a lot of the other arrangers were over-arranging the music in the sense of making things overly complex that didn't need to be, and that he really believed that you know, his concept of melody, harmony, bass line, and just, you know, the way his ideas flowed and made sense would carry the music, and it did, you know, and without having to resort to technical virtuosity to show it off. And that, to me, that was always a breath of fresh air, because I always, no matter what was coming around in the music, I always felt like I could always look forward to Bradley would be 10 minutes of beautiful music, and simply put and straightforward and beautiful, you know, and he usually came through in that way, and I always appreciated that about his music.
Do you have any particular pieces over the years that stayed with you, and not necessarily Panorama arrangements that were done by Bradley?
Well, you know, it's hard for me to go back and, I mean, I think I would say a particular one that stood out because it was the first one that I think I realized how good an arranger he was Pan and Harmony. And which I won't even try to give you the date, but it's over 30 years ago now, right?
Yes, Pat Bishop also spoke about that one.
Early 70s, and there was a real nice recording that came up. It was I guess available enough in the States. I had a copy. I don't remember where I got it. And you know, and some of the other favorites were things that I actually heard in person while I was in Trinidad. I remember hearing him do Terror's Sugar for Pan when I was down there, and the years I was arranging for Panorama were really nice years when he did In My House and Picture on My Wall. And there were some of the other classics, you know. A lot of the things he did for Desperados over the years were very, very beautiful. And you know, and I can leave the encyclopedic stuff to somebody else, you know. But you know, there was, you know, I just even some of the things I heard him do in New York in the last few years, I really enjoyed.
Oh, do you have any final thoughts that you'd like to, you know, leave the Pan community with? That'll stay with them as much as it would have impressed upon you in your years. Well,
I think, you know what I really hope when, you know, would for anybody who was an artist who contributed as much as he did, you know, that people will recall the music, you know, and that, and you know, what a really fine talent, and how much he gave, you know, to all of us, to anyone who loves steel band music, how much he gave to that, and how he participated in the conversation, and over quite a long period, and you know, it was an enormous contribution to the music.
Andy Narell, you know, thank you for taking time out for chatting with us and sharing your thoughts and your memories and your outlook on Clive Bradley and his music and his life. And when Seal Talks is always pleased to chat with you.
Thanks.